can I just get your reflections on the performance, and especially the goals? You defended so well so far this season, but they felt like quite unlikely.
Yeah, I'm disappointed because I think we didn't start well. We were aware of their strength, going direct, playing second balls, and then creating from this point, and their right side. So with Ahmad and Mbemo, they were really strong on the side, and even if you are aware, you prepare the situation, in reality it's different. And during 30 minutes, we were not able to manage this part of the game, and probably we were a bit sloppy with the ball as well, so not at the level for this first 30 minutes. Then went 2-0 down, and the game is totally different. They sat a bit deeper, we changed our structure. We tried to go man for man and to create something a bit more simple for us, but it was a question of duels, and created 2-3 chances, conceded 2 or 3 chances, but the reaction wasn't enough.
It's obviously never ideal having to bring a player off in the first half. Can you just talk us through your decision to bring Simon off? Was that about his performance, or was it just purely the fact that he had to be the one that did it?
Yeah, I don't think it's just a question of one player. It's never the case. It was the question of the main dynamic of the team. It wasn't efficient, and it was probably really important to change something. Otherwise, the score could have been different.
Can you just talk us through your starting 11? Obviously, you changed the wingers. You played Talby all season. Can you just talk us through a little bit what the thinking was behind the
I think in our squad we have different options, and our philosophy is to give opportunities for everyone. If you work well, you come off the bench and show good qualities, you'll have your opportunity to play. After that, it's not only one, again, because this league is really demanding, and you can't switch just one game and you are at the level, so you always need time, support, time, and challenge.
You said before the game that you would keep things in perspective, whatever. Is that the important thing now, not to get too carried away after defeat as well as after victory?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good lesson today. When we don't start properly at the individual level or collective level, you feel that your team is really fragile, and you concede many things. You can't express anything with the ball, and after the reaction it was much better, but too late.
Régis, Man United are really fragile coming into the game. Did that first half performance surprise you in any way?
Not really, because even if they struggle at the minute, they still have the ability to create danger. One of the best team in the league for that part of the game, and we didn't manage their strength properly. So in that case, you can't expect anything. So it wasn't a surprise. When we pushed a bit more, we felt that it was possible to create danger for us now, but it was too late.
Those incidents in the second half, Traore gets booked for simulation. It looked like with the goalkeeper. Do you feel like that was unfair decision or right call?
We still have events like that during a game. I don't want to complain because I think the main point was us. We were not at the level expected, and I don't think the difference could have been from a referee decision.
So I'll ask you on that also, what was your take on the penalty first half that was given then?
I didn't review the clip, so I don't know. No.
Brian came on in the second half. Where's he at? How much is there still to come from him? What will you work on with him over the coming weeks?
Yeah, it's still a process to step up in that league. He's really young. He comes from a different club, different style of play. Probably with Ajax, it was always dominant with a high block. So it was a totally different way of playing and challenge. So he needs time and support. This experience will be useful. Obviously, we can expect from him and from all his teammates more, because probably today it wasn't the best version of Sunderland, but the process is ongoing.
And what's the priority for you over the international
To stay connected with the players, because they will play with their national teams. I think they are proud and they like playing with their national teams. And we'll have 6, 7, 8 players available. We'll work hard with them, and then we'll try to keep the connection and to get ready for the next challenge.
Can I just ask, Régis, although it would maybe reshuffle any defence and it wouldn't be ideal, is there an argument that you have to try and find a way to get Dan Ballard in the team because of what he brings you at both ends of the pitch now?
But especially today, because they went direct. So when you press Manchester United, they go direct with their front three and try to manage second ball. So it was obvious that Ballard is really important and efficient in this part of the game. So it was useful, and we have depth, which is important for us. And I'll try to find the best starting 11, the best finishers to win the next game.
Were you preparing for the goalkeeper to kick it a lot shorter than he did?
Say it again, please.
The United goalkeeper,
Yeah.
to kick it a lot shorter than, were you preparing for him to have short kicks because his kicks were quite long and direct?
Yeah, if they want to go direct, they will go direct. So it's impossible to stop this idea. And I think the scenario was really positive for them, and we were part of this dynamic because we didn't start properly. So we pushed, and under pressure, it's not just about Manchester United, it's about, I think, many teams in the world. When they are 2-0 up, under pressure, they won't take too much risks. So it was obvious that these long balls were part of the strategy.
Overall, what do you think of the start of the season as a whole, and where does today's performance rank in favour?
I think it's really positive. Even if we struggled today, we reacted. For a young squad like ours, after 2-0, many teams can just stop and wait for the last minute with 4, 5, 6, 7 goals. It was possible. So we reacted well. I think it's part of the process. The start of the season was really positive with 11 points. Probably not expected from many people. And the dynamic is positive. It's part of the process to lose games, to have tough moments, but we have to learn quickly.
Is there I know it's early for you to examine today's performance, but is there a reason why you think you weren't at the level that you said you expect to be at?
Is there a reason? Yeah. In the dressing room, it was my statement. I told the players that it's tough to identify only one reason because we had collective problems, individual problems. We were not consistent through the game, ups and downs. So it's difficult to assess. Sometimes you won't find only 1 or 2 reasons, and you have to accept that.
Great. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Thank you very much.